Welcome back to day 4 of Classroom Setup 2024. My name is Charlotte. I am the trauma-informed teacher, and I'm so glad that you're joining me today for my 4th day of Classroom Setup. If you are new, this is my first year in this school, but it's my 28th year of teaching, or maybe 29. I always get confused. Anyway, I have done a little bit of work this morning. We just moved everything into my classroom on Monday ahead of the tropical storm that is on its way. Looks like we're not going to get really bad weather until like later into the week. So I was able to come in today, and I have so far moved kind of my furniture around, except I haven't done my desks yet because I don't have them all. So I kind of have started setting up like the zones in my classroom. So I have like the teacher zone back here, which I'm getting ready to get some cubbies to go like along this wall back here because I don't have a lot of teacher storage in this room. So they're bringing me a set of cubbies that I can use, and I'm just going to put them right here. Hopefully it's not going to go much further than that bulletin board because I don't really want to cover it. And then I will have plenty of, space to put my things away back here. So I've kind of got everything just sort of like sitting on shelves and stuff, and I haven't even decided how I'm going to use these yet. And then I also have like the teacher small group table right here, which it's not exactly in the right place of where I'm going to have it, but I have to see like how much room these cubbies are going to take up and if I need to bump it, but it's going to be a little bit kind of like diagonal, sort of pointing towards the kids. The kids are going to be right there, and this is going to be cleaned off, and it will be like my little area where I have my document camera and things like that when I teach up front. So that's kind of like a little workstation. I've got my color printer. I have to decide if I'm going to put it there or maybe like right over here. But yeah, I will teach from here. I will pull from things that are going to be in the cubbies over there. And then back there is going to be like a area for students to collaborate or charge their Chromebooks. There's going to be high top counter tables back there with bar stools that I still have at home. And then my calm corner is shaping up over here. I need to put up my tent this afternoon, but there's like a little, I don't think you can see it from here, but there's like a little, one of those little round chairs back there. And I'm going to move that table low and see if it fits. I may end up replacing that with a smaller table, but I want like a journaling area back there. Student cubbies here. You've got the library, and then you've got the main teaching area, which I am ordering a rug to go behind that like runner. The runner will be kind of where I walk back and forth when I'm teaching. And I have cubbies at home that are gonna go right there for storing supplies that the students will run up and get, like maybe journals and different things like that. If I don't want anything that's not gonna stay in their desks, that kind of thing. So yeah, so that is the setup of my room. I got a couple of standing desks. I have to still figure out how I'm gonna use those because I would like to have at least one of them in here, but I've got to make sure it's gonna not clutter up my room once I get my student desks set up. So I went ahead and put up a bulletin board with my camping background just to kind of like make me happy and make it feel a little bit more like my space. And I didn't film that because I was just trying to like get my motor started. I have about 15 minutes and then we are having lunch in the media center. They're having like a sit meeting today, and they were feeding all their sit team, and the principal stopped by and asked me to come to lunch. He said that they've ordered enough for anybody that was working so that we could all eat together. So I'm gonna go enjoy some lunch in a few minutes. And then I think when I get back, I'm going to work on covering my other bulletin boards, at least get backgrounds on today. That was like my main goal, is to move things around, cover the bulletin boards, and then set up my tent. And if I can get those things done and my cubbies moved, then I will have, I think, accomplished my goals for today. I'm gonna write a list on my board before I go so that I kind of know where I'm starting when I come back in. But if I have extra time after I get that stuff done, I might take a glance at the items that are in that closet over there, because there's some things I need to take out that are math related, because I'm not going to be teaching math. I'm going to be teaching ELA and science, possibly also social studies, depending on how we do it. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I feel pretty good about what I've gotten done so far, but there's a lot of stuff to do still. So let's go ahead and see, we got 15 minutes. What can I do in 10 minutes before I walk over there? I think I'm just gonna trim up this bulletin board right here and maybe get my science letters out and find a spot for those for now. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so when I get back, I'm going to use my letter packs and make a little like title up there for that bulletin board in the blue that says your adventure begins here. It's gonna be a photo op for my open house night. And then once I'm like finished with it, I'm trying to decide if there's another spot where I can hang that or not. I don't know, I gotta think about that. But I was thinking eventually I will like hang something else up there that's like science or social studies related. So I went ahead and put the, background paper up so it's all ready to go. Maybe I'll just like move it over here when I get ready to do that. I don't know. I will figure that out, but now it's time for lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break and I will be back after lunch. I ran into a little bit of a snag because this pack of letters does not have enough of a couple of letters that I need to do both of the titles that I want to do. And so I'm trying to decide, like, maybe I want to use these to spell out adventure on one of them. But I'm wondering if I want to put something behind it. Maybe I might use the construction for this, like trace around it so it has like a color to it behind it, because I think I can try to do it on these, but I'm afraid that it might not show up as well because these are like more muted tones. I don't know, I could do like a lighter color. Let me play around with that for a minute and figure it out. It's either that or I can change my one sign to say your adventure starts here instead of begins here, and maybe I would have enough then. I gotta think about that. Okay. Starts. This is what it looks like for learning is Anne, and then if I put those other ones behind, it looks like that, adventure. I don't have them actually like perfectly laid out, but the reason for putting the color behind is to make them pop a little bit more against that wall. I don't know if these compared to these will kind of get swallowed up, which is why I originally wanted to use this, because I knew that those being big and bold like that would do really well up there and really show. Or I could do learning is Anne, and then I could do adventure just in these, or I could do the whole thing in these, learning as an adventure with all of these, and then hopefully have enough for my s'more bulletin board too. Or I could do learning as an adventure all in this. So not sure what I should do. I gotta think about it. Okay, so it's quite a while later and I feel like my brain is mush from looking at letters for too long. This is like the whole thing about buying letters, like you don't necessarily have all of the ones that you need versus printing letters. You can print exactly what you need and nothing extra. Because I'm always unsure like what to do with the extra ones that are left over, whether I should keep them, whether I'll remember to use them, whatever. Anyway, I have now made these piles. Each one is a different bulletin board, so I'm gonna clip them together and see if I can find some kind of like envelopes to put them in, because I want to take them home and laminate them tonight and cut them out so that I'll be able to use them more than once. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then Joe's gonna come and help me put together my cabin over there, my calm down corner, and I'm gonna see if I can't switch out some bulletin board paper while I'm waiting on him. This is day 5 of classroom setup. I'm very excited. I have 17 third graders joining me, and I in love with my team. I'm teaching ELA and science, and my teammate is teaching the math and social studies, and he is absolutely amazing. So much fun. I think we're gonna have a really good time together. I think our personalities go very well together. Today, I am sitting here kind of in the middle of a mess because I have started the unpacking process, and so I'm at that stage of complete overwhelm. And I've been running around instead of unpacking, learning where things are in school and getting my tech set up, getting my like passwords and everything so that I can log into everything. So now it is like 11 o'clock. So I've been spending the last 2 hours kind of like chatting with people, getting to know people, getting all that stuff done. And now I really need to dig in and spend like several hours just really unpacking, doing some bulletin boards, and just cleaning up in here in general. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have a list on the board for myself of everything that I need to do. So we're just going to start tackling things. I had organized teacher space as my first thing. It's kind of a mess back here, but I think that I will just kind of like start unpacking what I can that's in this general area. So I've got my small group table here, and there's some things that I need to unpack in this area. We just put in these cubbies right over here. So I'm gonna put some teacher things there that I will be using all the time. And then that's like my mail area and turn-in center. So I need to clean all of this up, put some things in there. I've got a mess down here. I've got a mess over here that I could probably work on a little bit. And then I want to work on that bulletin board, and I want to start putting things away over here and over here. So these are my cubbies that I bought. If you've been following me, I got these off Marketplace and we painted them to match my wall because I just painted my classroom. And so I've started putting some student like access materials in there, and then I'll have a few things up here because when I'm teaching I'm going to be up here and the kids will be down here in this area. I want to start moving my desks around, but I don't have all of them yet, so that might wait for a little while. I think today just getting some of these piles like gone is going to make me feel so much better. That's what we have in store for the next few hours. So let's go ahead and see what we can get done.
Okay, honey.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
You know what? We'll make it work.
Okay.
Mr. Robert, whatever you can get.
All right, sweetheart.
If I have to do a table for a little while, I'll flex. It's fine.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I sat down here for a minute to eat a little bit of my lunch. I'm having leftover Mexican because Joe and I went out after church yesterday and I had leftovers. I am pouring down sweat. If you can't tell, I look not lovely right now because my room is very hot and they've put a work order in to fix it. Hopefully someone's gonna come out here soon, but at least I have my fridge going and I have cold Coca-Cola and I have another bottle of water in there. So yeah, so let me show you what I did so far. I set up the desks that I do have. They're working on getting me some more. Of course, with this table here, it's taking up a little bit more room than I thought when I spaced it out originally. So having to like make a little bit of tweaks. I might put another one down there because right now I only have 12 set up and I need to set up 18. So I want to put some this way, some this way, and maybe some down here and add another one down here and scoot that a little because there's plenty of room right there. I put up my bulletin board paper. I'm gonna have to get used to it because it's like a lot lighter than the other better than paper that I wanted that they were out of, but I think once I get things up on it and I get my border, I'll be happy with it. Which I didn't even bring my new border, but I ordered some more. I got my border the other day. It was on my other vlog that I posted on Monday. But my border that I ordered came in, it's super cute, but it was a third of the size of a regular piece of border. So I was gonna be short, so I ordered some more. So I guess I'll just do backgrounds today and then wait until those come in and then I'll just do them all at once. But I can get up my, like my letters up there. I have a ladder, so I can do that today after I eat. It's now Thursday. It's been several days since I vlogged because we had a training for CKH, which is Capturing Kids' Hearts, which is like a positive discipline model and social emotional learning kind of combined. It was great. It was wonderful. A blessing that I'm getting to do it as a new teacher here, and I got to know a lot about my teammates through the whole thing, so that was so nice. And then today was super busy because when we came back, I started working in my room, and then we had a grade level like curriculum kind of pacing guide meeting so that we could reorganize some things. And then I went outside for a play with the principal for an hour, and then I went to lunch. So I came back, but I have done a few things since I vlogged last. So let me go ahead and show you where I'm at. So we got the bulletin board paper put up here and over there. This board is going to be divided. I'll probably divide this one too. I haven't decided. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly because I want to put up student work here for sure, but I might also want to put up something else. So I got that done. I have started to work on putting things away in the closet. I moved math stuff up there because I'm not teaching math, but we need to store it. Made some room for myself to put some things away. Got some space here and hung up all of my extra pairs of headphones. And then we got the hunting cabin up, super cute. Put some pillows in there. And I've got all of my desks set up, and we were able to get enough for all the students, and they just brought me chairs. So this is my setup. I've got this double U kind of, not perfect U because this desk is turned a little bit this way because I don't want to be too close to my reading table. I set a bunch of my stuff, like all the stuff that was piled up on this is setting around on these desks right now so I can go through it, put things away, organize things. I got my little rug and my sit spots put out, and I haven't painted this yet, so that's something I need to do tomorrow. I got all of my little bins put in here, so there's a place to put things away. And I'm going to probably replace my bins in here so they match. But for right now, I just kind of like put them in there to get them out of the way. And then I moved this over here temporarily until I get my tech desks across the back, because for open house, I won't have them yet. So this is going to be like a little writing area back there. Trying to decide what I'm going to do with it later on. I may end up, when I get the tech desk, I may end up seeing if I can put it back over here, but my concern is the amount of space, because my line still has to have room here. So I don't know, but I washed my pillows, so those are there because those are going to be underneath for them to sit on. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I also did my welcome board here in the hallway. I put up my letters and my little camping signs, and then I also put up these over here. So now I'm just putting some names on my campers to go out on my hallway bulletin board, and then I'm going to start putting some things up on these other bulletin boards and getting some of these things put away. So I'm trying to get all of this put away over here before I go home today. So I might be here like probably till 5 o'clock, which gives me about 3 hours to do that. So, and then tomorrow I'm really gonna stay until I feel like things are nearly ready, because next week is gonna be a super busy week and I will only have like pockets of time, and I don't want time to get away from me, especially with living as far away as we do. I just don't want to, you know, it's not like I can just pop in here and do something. If we come here, like I'm stuck here until I get it done, and then it's an hour home. So I have to make sure that I'm like ahead of the game. So I think I'm going to go ahead and work on this. I will film just a little bit of clips of what I'm doing this afternoon, and then that'll be the end of this vlog for today. That's it for classroom setup day 4 and 5. Thanks for being here. Wherever you're at, I hope you don't forget to work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. See you next time.